Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Smashmode. Today we're going to be taking a look at signature items. But before we do that, just want to do a quick little update on the dust situation. We're getting a little over 3,000 dust a day. We got an upgrade piece that we're going to be using here in a quick second. Soul stones, we've been saving them for about 3 days, and we're already up to 214. Looks like the faction tower is going to speed up, hitting at 999, if that's the max. Now, if it's 1999, that's going to take a heck of a lot longer. Kind of hoping it's 999. Then last but not least, I'm not going to be able to keep a diamond log this month. I've spent way too many. I've spent probably about 20,000 diamonds this month, which we've almost gotten all of them back. Pretty crazy. But we are going to log how many diamonds we get from Riz for the month. And so far, looks like we have almost 1,800. So who knows, maybe we'll get 6,000 from Riz and Soren in a month. That would be very awesome. Alright, real quick, let's get that upgrade. We're going with the boots today. They look a little more armored up. Very nice. Increase in dodge rate. And she is getting very close to 500,000 power. I think we could get a little more right here. How much is that going to cost? Oh my goodness, that's expensive. Goodbye, gold. So that gets her a little bit closer. It'll be a little while before she gets to that 500k. I think next up we're going to start working on our Belinda. And she is the next hero going to 240. Try to get her to 500k as well. Alright, we're going to be checking out all these signature items on my second account, because it just records so much smoother. So if anybody's looking for a friend, I have 2 spots available, 895-7903. First, I want to show you a few of the signature items that I hope to have one day. Actually, I don't hope to have this one day on this account, but wow, Grizzles. This one blew my mind a little bit. Summons a skeleton warrior every 9 seconds behind enemy closest to the edge of the battlefield while Grizzle is alive. Every time that enemy dies, that skeleton warrior dies, eventually it'll restore 20% of his max HP, and then he'll start summoning them once every 7.5 seconds. Mind was a little bit blown when I saw that one. Depends on how strong those skeletons are, though. So next, I know there was a couple others I really wanted to show you. We're mostly going to be looking at the Wilders today, but ooh, this one was crazy good too. Basically, every time 4 phantoms perish, he's going to automatically summon another one with Phantom Strike. And the phantoms are going to have eventually 30% more health. It's going to be ridiculous. He's going to be so out of hand. I imagine, now I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine when you max it out, he may end up being the highest damage standalone character on Riz. But only time will tell. Seems like he would be. Now, where are the 2 that I dream of? They're around here somewhere. Here we go. This is what I dream about right here. After entering the battle, Rowan will set up a stall that now includes an energy potion. When an ally energy is above 600 points, it will drink a potion. So eventually it makes it so when you have 600, it will automatically give them their ultimate at level 30. I mean, that's going to take a long time. I'd say at level 10, it's probably noticeable. When you first get it, though, probably not much. I mean, 60 is not really, doesn't really do that much for you. But wow, eventually level 30, my goodness. The other one, there's just one more that I was looking for. Let's see if we can find that. Oh, there she is. Does he have it? Oh, look at this. Raises the attack and defense rating of the ally she is currently following by 8% of her own attack rating. Eventually it becomes 30% of her own attack rating values and defense, and 25% of crit and dodge rating. Can you imagine what that's going to do to your Chimera? I cannot wait to see that. I mean, there's other heroes that it would go good with as well. But yeah, for me, it's definitely going on my Chimera. And I have enough Rosalines to get her to Mythic. I just don't have the food to get her to Mythic. I already have her at Legendary Plus, so just need some vote. So what we're going to be taking a look at is mainly the Wilders. And how I like to find these, we just go over here, Wall of Legends, and the people that aren't hiding their teams should be able to check all these SIGs out. Alright, first up. And just know I have not seen most of these. I've seen Nemoras, of course. So we're seeing these for the first time together. The ability Elemental Surge has a chance to cause enemies to become frozen for 2 seconds. The chances of an enemy being frozen are raised if the enemy is already suffering from attack speed reductions, and enemies which are already frozen will no longer be knocked back by the ability. Alright, is increased against frozen enemies. Damage for the ability Elemental Surge is increased against frozen enemies. Time enemies are frozen is increased to 4 seconds. That sounds pretty OP. Let's see what that Elemental Surge ability is. I'm not too familiar. Okay, so that's his ultimate. If he gets his ultimate off, I mean, that is some... It's not like Wilders didn't have enough CC already, but I guess, hey, what's a little more, right? And this is a SIG I have seen. This blew my mind from the very beginning. Another 3 crit, another 25 dodge. Not like she needs it. Very low on the HP increase, but very good on the damage increase. Raises Kaz's dodge rate by 10 points each time she takes damage and can be stacked up to 12 times. Every time she gets attacked, it will subtract 3 stacks. And points just keep going up to the point that it's just... How are you going to hit her? Dodge stacks when successfully dodging an attack is reduced to 2. May end up being the best tank. I mean, if you can't hit the tank... Yeah, really good stuff there. Wait a minute. Have to see this. We'll just add this one in to the journey. Defense rating is increased 4% of the value of Athalia's attack rating. What? What? Alright, so it goes up to 8% of 20. Enemies that attack Athalia begin to bleed out for 2 seconds. Enemies will lose health equal to 70% of their attack rating per second. Their health recovery rate will be decreased by 70% as well. So level 30. Wow. That is a crazy amount of defense. And they kind of make up for it a little bit by not giving her defense here. Look at that life leech right there. Signature items with life leech. I did not know that was possible. And dodge. Dodge is always nice. Let's see if we can find more of these Wilders. Now he's hiding his. That's not cute. There we go. Nemoras just increases healing. Eventually her basic attack will heal for 120%. That's pretty cool. I would say hers is a little underwhelming. Not trying to be a hater. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. She's already a great healer, so it makes her even a better one. Increase all allies' accuracy by 40. So this is good anti-Kaz stuff. We might hit her once in a while. Increases by 70 while she's alive. Whoa, raises the damage dealt to the enemy target by 0.2% for every accuracy point that is higher than the enemy's max dodge points. Can be raised to a maximum of 20%. What? So this could be a good addition to a Riz team. And eventually increases the accuracy by 100 while she's alive. Okay, that is actually pretty awesome. We've already seen Kaz, like, oh, Tassie. Reduces the attack rating of nearby enemies by 10% after Tassie uses her teleportation ability. I wonder what the radius is on that. So it goes up to 30%. But I just wonder what the radius is. Is it everybody? I mean, what is nearby? And will there be an animation to show you who's debuffed? But that is crazy. 30% reduction. And also it doesn't tell you how long it's going to reduce the attack rating. Yeah, it's not very specific, but I mean, it does sound like a really cool signature item. Can weaken that heavy DPS, especially if she teleports right next to Chimera. Ooh, we gotta see what his is. He has it at level 20. I've seen this one before. What? 8 life leech? That is 8%. That is pretty epic. 24% heal, so it's like getting a divine shield with a 24% heal. We need to find more wilders, though. I'm trying to... These are the wilder people. Where are they at? No, I'm surprised there isn't more wilder heroes here. Everybody's using wilders. Yeah, this may be it for wilders. That's not cool. I wanted to see more of them. Alright. Just make sure I didn't miss any up here. Oh, we didn't see Olmus's. Increases health recovery effects by 10%. That's not bad. It looks like gives a good amount of defense, HP, some accuracy. His own health recovery effects are increased by 20%. Deep Roots. Health recovery effect is increased by additional 10%. Okay. After using the ability Deep Roots, almost recovery rate is increased by an additional 20%. So once he gets his ultimate off, it's going to be very hard to get rid of. And I wonder if that adds with the relic as well. I mean, that'd be crazy if he's healing, say, 10% of his maximum health every second. Well, they even added more health recovery. Very interesting. Yeah, that'd be crazy if he was at 10%. Could be very difficult to take down. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to do it for the Wilder edition. I'm sorry we couldn't find more of these. Oh, of course, my favorite. What? He doesn't even have it? That is my favorite signature item. It has the potential just to completely ruin your day. But it is on a... has a huge range on it. And... yeah, that does it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a look at another faction. I'm always curious to what they all do. Ooh, Light Bearers. My goodness, this player's a monster. Aw, how you gonna hide your team like that? How are you gonna hide your team like that? How am I supposed to see your signature items? Y'all have a good night.